Alright, so today we have a couple things to do today. I don't even need to check my map. We got pretty clear objectives if I can figure out how to get out of this place. We had to sell Kim's fancy nice hubcaps, which kind of sucked. I feel guilty about. Hopefully I can like recoup them for them soon. But then we can unlock like the main thing that's been like the main event flag we need to trigger, which is paying back Gart for all the mayhem I caused before.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it?
Yep. Always nice to hear your voice, Gart.
Well?
Yeah, let's not, I think 2, I mean, it's our fault, clearly, so 2 isn't good. 3, I think, is a little too blubbering. We just go for 1.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 PM tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Okay, I think it's gonna be an ongoing like thing we gotta do.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Is he gonna be in that one blank room up there?
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Yeah, there's nothing else to... Can we like pay for our room in advance, or do we have tonight's...
Can I help you?
I guess I'll go upstairs and find out, because we gotta like talk to Kim on the balcony, right? Okay. That's like an ongoing task. But surely that's that event flag done, right? I want to go up the stairs, like it's... Whoops, well, I mean, that's something. Oh, why is the interact thing way up there?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Oh, right.
Just
That's the thing.
You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Good, I actually want to do that. I wanted to just check my door was unlocked. I'm glad it didn't, like, force me out at the end of the day.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment.
Okay.
He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Some kind of weird graphical choice there, but that's how it goes.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Okay, I mean, I can't really
He
judge.
looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Let's bump him up a
This
bit.
isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
He's pretty vibes.
Within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easy to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit, we owe to him.
Well, he succeeded. I don't want to ask him for a cigarette.
It's been a long and eventful day. Well,
Not
you
great.
were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hangman. So we didn't even inspect the body.
Tomorrow, though.
And there's still much to do at the crime scene too. We didn't search it thoroughly enough.
Yeah.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
I look forward to that. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard.
I think the writing here's getting a little, like, it's clear they've got, like, event flags for, like, everything you accomplish in a day.
With useful information,
I mean, it's kind of how you gotta do it, though.
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
This is where my rhetoric is gonna come in handy.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief. Moving on. We talked to Joyce, monsieur, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
Yeah, that's the
If Kim
events I
is
need to do.
emphasizing something in this match, it really must be important.
After I like sleep in that, I'm gonna finish her, like, tell you about everything that happens.
Bobo, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard pressing 41 practice? It's
Jamrock
impressive,
Shuffle.
especially for a man your age. And in those heels.
Yeah,
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
thank you, Kim.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the habitual citizens militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Habasha.
I mean, that just means that rich people are gonna be able to get off with more crimes than poor people, though.
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station calls you. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I mean, it's better than it would happen in real life, I guess.
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your water labs, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power. You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
I wonder if this might be foreshadowing for, like,
Not a
something
good
later
position to
on.
be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couvon and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. And the moral intern, more broadly, but yes. The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS,
Insane Clown
most
Posse.
intergovernmental organizations in the world.
I don't know how I feel about that, but
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
do you respect Dolores Day, Kim, given that you, like, busted out that whole big full title? Also, isn't that like an actress? Doris Day, probably.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
I'm guessing he's on the other side.
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something ominous.
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me. The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
He's very good at coming up with, like, diplomatic answers to
It
questions.
is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Let's
Yes,
ask.
I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
So he's kind of a centrist
That's
then?
another leitmotif associated with moralism.
Piece of the sky? Or not being all
Over the
that
years,
bad?
I've changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. that's enough for me. Do you?
I have to give an opinion. I don't like option 4. I mean, like, I don't want to go with too many lukewarm, like, answers, because I don't feel like, I feel like it ought to punish you somehow for that, the game. I mean, given the whole point is, like, being all politics. 3 is a little too on the nose. 4 is, like, generally just a bad thing to say. 1, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. 2's not great, but I think I should go with it.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
I mean,
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so.
I was gonna
I
say.
expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
I don't know what the point of this option was. That's why I'm going with
This soldier is the highlight of the day for me. He thinks, this little stick right here.
it. A cigarette?
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I mean, that's a good thing to hope
too.
that we help.
But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Alright. And I got an... Oh, I have 2 skill points now to put into things, so I'll be able to investigate the dead body tomorrow, definitely. I mean, that was, yeah, end of day debrief. What else are we gonna do tomorrow? That, like I said, I want to do that tomorrow. I know who Manana is tomorrow, so we can do something about that. That, maybe. But, I mean, like, that I'm really gonna do. Alright. Well, if there's nothing more, can we talk to anyone downstairs now, or... That's the only other thing I can think of to do right now. Now that we've gotten, everything like that done. But I don't think so. Like, these 2 people, historically, have not really had anything to interact with, so... That was our first day in Disco Elysium, I suppose. Yeah, see you, Kim. Okay. What are these things? Oh, I can't pick up my own bottles. Can I? That's the ceiling fan,
The
right?
fan stands still.
Yeah, I don't care about the fan. What about that one in the middle of the room? That's the fan, that's the bed. What's the yellow line there? Oh, that's my broken window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
92%.
The shards face
Of course.
outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Probably me.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
A bottle?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
I'm thinking a bottle.
The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Oh, that too. Also, I'm sorry, I'm thinking here, I gotta manage like my proximity to the microphone.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
I was probably drunk.
Pretty much. But hey, at least you found your shoe. Not that it will keep you warm at night.
Thanks for that input. Is that like a hidden task that I gotta now... What did that do? Well, let's interact
The
with
front of
this, just for
courtly
fun.
journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesa. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover. Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism.
Are
They
they?
represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it.
Yeah, it's like that
Because
sometimes.
Friesa was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after
It's like
column
that
of closely
sometimes.
set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and
Love the
local
accent.
concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Well, I do want to look through all that, but not right now. I really can't pick up that one bottle in the middle of the floor. What's all this here in the,
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, now without the...
yeah. And that is a scary, mysterious locked door in my room. Of course. So I can like sneak out past Kim. Can I close my door before? Yeah. See, that's called forethought right there. I mean, that's an episode. We'll save right here. I'm probably gonna have to do like a double recording because of how I got things set up, but yeah. Tomorrow we will be doing things. Hopefully.